Hello and welcome to Any Good News. My name is Juana Dragon and this episode's top stories are as follows. A twin gives up her Olympic spot so her sister can compete. Fruits and veggies delivered fresh from skyscrapers across the world. Meet the owner of the friendliest restaurant. Find out how mobile movies are changing people's lives. And to conclude the show, how do you define beauty? Let's get to it. The Winter Olympics are on and a heartwarming story is drawing quite the attention. Identical twin sisters Lanny and Tracy Barnes have competed together in biathlon careers for more than a decade. Their journey has even taken them to the 2006 Italy Games, where their shooting and cross-country skiing earned each of them spots on the US Olympic team. Unfortunately, Lanny fell ill this year and missed the qualifying races that could have earned her the 5th spot on the 5-person team. Tracy competed well and earned a spot, but eventually declined the opportunity to compete in Sochi so that her sister could take her place. It just was one of those moments that I think changed my life forever, Lanny told Today. She's having a great year, and I think when you care enough about someone, you're willing to make that kind of a sacrifice, Tracy told Today. Since he was a young boy, Tim Harris always dreamed of owning a restaurant. Today, he's happy to be living that dream as the owner of Tim's Place, a restaurant serving up lunch, dinner, and hugs every single day. Boasted as being the friendliest eatery in the world, what makes Tim's story so remarkable is that he has Down syndrome.
Love you too, buddy. I'm very proud of you.
When he was about 14 years old, he told us that someday he was going to own a restaurant.
We have not yet found another person with Down syndrome in this country that owns their own restaurant. We hope that other people will, though.
Unwilling to let his condition get in the way, he has persevered in fulfilling his aspiration, and in doing so has paved the way for many others. Cinema has a lot to teach us, and although many of us take it for granted, there are many remote communities around the world that just don't have easy access to this medium. A new project called Mobile Movies is setting out to screen both entertaining and educational films to enrich and inform the lives of very isolated communities. Local agents equipped with smartphones visit locations where a mobile movies event may take place, and they use the phones to collect data about the issues that affect each area. These agents are generally selected from the local population and are thus granted sustainable employment. Based on the information they gather, a night of movie screenings is specifically curated to uplift, engage, and educate. The content can range from feature-length commercial movies and children's films, which are mixed in with documentaries and instructional shorts that teach people how to use devices that can improve their health and lives. The farm of the future has arrived in the form of urban warehouses, derelict buildings, and high-rises that are acting as the hosts for this green revolution. From Singapore to Pennsylvania, vertical farms are promising a new, environmentally friendly way to feed the rapidly growing population of cities worldwide. According to New Scientist, food can be grown year-round in high-rise urban buildings, reducing the need for the carbon-emitting transport of fruit and vegetables. The world's largest vertical farm to date is set to open up shop in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Although it will only be a single story covering 3.25 hectares, with racks stacked 6 high, it will house 17 million plants, and that is just one of a growing number. The technology behind these farms is really mind-blowing. From software capable of handling much of the day-to-day tending of crops remotely, such as ensuring adequate light exposure and the even distribution of nutrients, to plant racks fed nutrients by water-conserving, soil-free hydroponic systems lit by LEDs that mimic sunlight. Supporters see vertical farming as just another way to feed a global population that is urbanizing at a fast pace. This type of farming could make food supplies more secure as well, because production can continue even during times of extreme weather. Vertical farming requires no herbicides or insecticides, so long as farmers are careful to protect their indoor crops from pests. Moreover, they also conserve water far better than earthbound farming. The opportunities and advantages are abundant. You can learn more by heading over to New Scientist. As the saying goes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yes, we all define beauty in different ways. Some may consider supermodels beautiful, while others may opt for athletes. Some go crazy for blondes, while others fall head over heels for brunettes. But when you stop and think about it, these are all quite shallow definitions of what beauty really means. Would we want these characteristics to really define us? Lizzie Vasquez, once the subject of an online video that described her as the world's ugliest woman, dove right into this question. Lizzie was born with a rare condition that keeps her from gaining any weight. She's also blind in her right eye. As you can only imagine, Lizzie has been tormented and attacked by bullies for most of her life. But instead of hiding from the world, she decided to stand up and not let bullies define who she is. Watch this amazing TED Talk where she describes how she created her very own definitions of beauty and happiness. Perhaps it will just inspire you to create your own. That's it from me. As always, thanks so much for tuning in and helping to share the good news. Until next time, have a good one. And remember, good news is always there. You just have to keep your eyes and ears open.